Hey everybody, we've got another hero pack. Dun dun dun! Doctor Strange. I am very excited about this one. Doctor Strange was always one of my favorite heroes. I just thought he looked really cool. When I heard he was going to be a hero in this game, I super excited. Now I've heard he's very powerful, which is kind of why I've held off on getting him. I was going to get him very first thing when I finally decided to buy the game, but I decided to wait because I didn't want to start with an overpowered character. But now is the time. It's an awesome poster of him doing magic stuff. Any new keywords? The Invocation Deck. Let's read about it. Doctor Strange is the master of the mystic arts and sorcerer supreme. So he has a special 5-card invocation deck. We shuffle all 5 of the invocation cards together. Place them face down next to your identity card. During the game, you do play with the top card of that deck face up at all times. You can use Doctor Strange's spell mastery action to resolve the ability on that card. Then you put it in a special discard pile. So basically you have a separate little spell deck you get to use. Let's open it. See how long it takes me this time. I'm just having a blast with Marvel Champions, and I look forward to each and every one of these pack openings because I love seeing the new cards and how they develop these new characters. Okay. Doctor Strange, 2 thwart, 1 attack, 2 defense, spell mastery. Exhaust Doctor Strange and pay the cost of the top card of the invocation deck. Basically use it. So instead of using a basic power, you can use one of those cards. Hand size of 5, hit points 10. Stephen Strange, recovery 3. You begin with an invocation deck. And if you wanted to, you could discard the top. So if you don't like what that next card is going to be, you can exchange it for another one. Now Doctor Strange is 15 cards. Wong. Cost 3, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 health. Exhaust Wong. Choose to either heal 1 damage from your identity or discard the top card of the invocation deck. Nice. Astral Projection. Thwart. Choose a scheme, remove 3 threat from that scheme, and look at the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon on that card, remove 1 additional threat from the chosen scheme. And you get to know what's coming up. 2 of those. Magic Blast. Deal 5 damage to an enemy and discard the top card of your deck. If that card's printed cost has, you've got the options of stun an enemy, deal 2 damage to that enemy, confuse that enemy, or all of the above. Master of the Mystic Arts. Pay the printed cost of the top card of the invocation deck, resolve its special ability, then place it back on top. Nice. So it lets you use a power twice, basically, if it's one you know you want to use multiple times in a row. Mystical Studies, alter ego action. Search your deck and discard pile for a Doctor Strange card and add it to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Protective Ward. When a treachery is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel all of its effects and discard it. Sanctum Sanctorum. Exhaust it. Shuffle a spell card from your discard pile back in your deck and draw a card. That's awesome. That only costs 1, too, for its little location. The Cloak of Levitation. You gain the aerial trait. Exhaust it to ready Doctor Strange. Nice. So that's basically like an arc reactor. I'm just going to read all these cards like a Doctor Strange would. Magical Enchantments. Play under any player's control. Your hero gets +1 to everything. When the round ends, discard it. So just a one-time boost, but you can give it to your allies or fellow players if needed. The Eye of Agamotto. Exhaust it to generate a wild resource. Nice. So Doctor Strange comes with the protection aspect, which is nice. I usually don't play protection, so I'm interested in having a protection-oriented pre-built deck to see how that plays. Brother Voodoo, 2 Thwart, but 2 consequential damage. Not a fan of that. 1 attack, 3 and 3 health. After he enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an event card and add it to your hand. Shuffle your deck. Not bad, but I really don't like that Thwart. I wonder if there's anything in this set of cards that kind of offset that. Clea, 1 and 1. When she's defeated, shuffle her into a runner's deck. Not bad, not the greatest. Iron Fist. Cost 4, 3 health, 1 and 2 attack. He comes into play with 2 mystic counters on him. When he attacks an enemy, remove 1 mystic counter from him to stun that enemy and deal 1 damage to it. That is great. That makes up for these 2 being a little weaker. Desperate Defense. When your hero defends against an attack, it gets +2 defense for that attack. If you take no damage from that attack, ready your hero. Nice. Looks like we got quite a few of those. Pretty, seems like a typical protection card. Momentum Shift. Heal 2 damage from your hero and deal 2 damage to an enemy. I like that a lot. 3 of those. Power of Protection gives you double resource for paying for protection cards. Med Team comes in with 3 counters on it. Exhaust it, remove 1 counter from it to heal 2 damage from a friendly character. I like that. The Night Nurse persona, 3 counters. Exhaust her and remove a counter from her to heal 1 damage from a hero and discard a status card from it. That'd be really good for dealing with toughness. I'm sorry, with confusion or being stunned. Just get rid of it. Unflappable. Play under any player's control. After you defend against an attack and take no damage, exhaust it to draw a card. Nice. Looks like you can put that on you and your partners if need be, if you have up to 3 players. Basic cards here. Warning. When a hero would take any amount of damage, reduce that damage by 1. 3 of those. And then Energy, Genius, and Strength. Avengers Mansion. And then the Sorcerer Supreme title. Play only if you have the Mystic trait. You get +1 hand size while in hero form. Okay. On to his Nemesis and obligation cards. Physical Toll. Give to the Stephen Strange player. You can flip your alter ego and choose to either exhaust Stephen Strange to remove this card from the game, or the next event you play costs 3 additional resources. Then you just discard this. Alright, we have Mordo as our Doctor Strange Nemesis. Baron Mordo. 2 scheme, 2 attack, and 5 health. Forced Interrupt. When he attacks you, discard the top card of your deck. If that card's purchase resource has either you were stunned, you take 2 damage, you were confused, or all the above. That is rough. I will not lie, that seems pretty rough. Open the Dark Dimension. When revealed, place the top card of the Invocation Deck face down under this scheme. When defeated, shuffle the Invocation card in here into the Invocation Deck. That comes in with 3 per player and adds an acceleration token. So you could lose a really good card that way. Oh no, we can't spoil the other aspect cards. Counterspell attached to your hero. When you play an event, cancel its effects and discard it. Then discard this card. So kind of a one-time negating of a spell. And then Thought Casting. When you're in alter ego form, discard a card from your hand with the highest cost. Place a threat on the main scheme equal to the printed cost of that card. Or in hero form, discard a card from your hand with the highest cost. Take damage equal to that printed cost. Whew, that's rough. Okay. Now the fun part. We get the Invocation Deck and me trying to pronounce what these are. The Crimson Bands of Katarak. Special. Stun an enemy and deal 7 damage to it. Then put that in the discard pile. I'm not going to read that for every single one. Images of Icon. Confuse the villain and remove 4 threat from a scheme. Vapors of Valtor. Choose a status card in play. Replace that status card with a different status card. Wow. So you could have an enemy go from tough to being stunned, or have one of your characters go from being stunned to being tough. That is great. I really like that. And it's free. That's insane. These are all cheap too. Winds of Watum. Draw 3 cards. Not bad. So that is Doctor Strange. He's got a lot of different little sections here. Oh, let's take a peek real quick at the other aspect cards that come with his pack. Aggression, Scaled Strike. When your hero makes a basic attack, it gets +2 attack. Not bad. It's free. Just a nice little quick boost. Foiled. When a boost card is turned face up during a scheme activation, cancel its boost icons. That could be really useful. Also free. And then just one extra card for leadership. It's Iron Man as an ally. 2 Thort, 2 attack, 3 health. He costs 4. Reduce the cost to play each upgrade on Iron Man by 1. I have a feeling this is going to go straight into either Ant-Man or Star-Lord for me, because I play leadership on both of them with upgrades. I think my Captain America deck, I'm still using the pre-built deck for him, doesn't have many upgrades, but yeah, this is going to be an instant add to... I'm thinking I might do Star-Lord. Well, that's Doctor Strange. I am so excited for this one. Like I said, he's one of my favorite characters. I've been putting him off on purpose because I know he's been ranked as pretty powerful, but I'm still excited to play as him, especially on some of those tougher scenarios. He may be able to actually get me a win instead of a loss. But that's Doctor Strange. Let me know, leave a like or leave a comment if you've played as him before, and if so, who you played him with and how good he's done against certain villains. I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. Otherwise, be sure to like, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out a lot. Otherwise, we look forward to making a lot more content for you guys. If there's a specific hero pack, villain pack for this game, or an entirely different game you want us to review or unbox, just let us know, leave a comment, send us a message. Other than that, have a good day, guys.